It's the late 1960s, and the basketball world is split between two leagues. The established powerhouse NBA and the upstart ABA, armed with its flashy style and daring innovations. It's a rivalry that has captivated fans, pushed the boundaries of the game, and ultimately led to a seismic shift in the basketball landscape. Welcome, basketball aficionados, to a tale of two leagues, a clash of titans, and the moment that forever changed the course of basketball history. In this video, we delve deep into the captivating saga of the NBA-ABA merger, a convergence that not only united leagues, but also transformed the game we love. So grab your jerseys and lace up your sneakers as we journey through the past to explore the monumental fusion of the National Basketball Association and the American Basketball Association. This is the untold story of how the courts came together, the stars aligned, and a new era of basketball was born. Origins and rivalry. Early days of the NBA and ABA. The foundations of our story begin in the post-World War II era, a time when basketball was undergoing a transformation of its own. In 1946, the National Basketball Association was born, emerging as the premier professional basketball league in the United States. The NBA's initial years were marked by a mixture of determination and growth, with teams like the Boston Celtics, New York Knicks, and Los Angeles Lakers quickly rising to prominence. The league established itself as a major player in the sports landscape, drawing fans with its competitive spirit and showcasing a growing roster of talented players. As the NBA carved its path, the 1960s rolled in, bringing with it a new contender on the court, the American Basketball Association, or ABA. Launched in 1967, the ABA wasn't just another league. It was a bold and innovative challenger that sought to distinguish itself from the NBA. The ABA's approach was characterized by a willingness to take risks and experiment with new elements, setting itself apart from its more established counterpart. What truly set the ABA apart were its revolutionary ideas that pushed the boundaries of basketball. From the introduction of the three-point line and innovation that would later become a staple of the game, to the dynamic slam dunk contest, the ABA was all about high-flying action and excitement. The league's colorful personalities, eye-catching uniforms, and fast-paced style of play captured the attention of fans who were hungry for something fresh and different. As the ABA's popularity grew, so did its impact on the NBA. The two leagues began to lock horns, with players often finding themselves torn between opportunities in the established NBA and the flashy allure of the ABA. The stage was set for a showdown of epic proportions, a battle between traditionalism and innovation, a duel that would ultimately lead to a convergence that forever changed the landscape of basketball. Rivalry and competition. The emergence of the ABA didn't just introduce a new league. It ignited a fierce rivalry that would shape the basketball landscape for years to come. The NBA, a long-standing institution with its own legacy, faced a worthy challenger in the ABA. This rivalry extended beyond the court, as both leagues competed for the loyalty of fans and the talents of players. Big-name players found themselves at the center of this heated competition. The ABA's willingness to embrace change and experimentation attracted many players who sought an alternative platform to showcase their skills. As a result, players like Julius Erving, also known as Dr. J, chose the ABA as their stage, dazzling audiences with their athletic prowess and innovative play. The ABA's impact wasn't limited to its stars. It seeped into the very fabric of the game. The league's unique playing style was characterized by its fast pace, high-scoring games, and an emphasis on individual creativity. These distinct differences in playing style caught the attention of fans, creating a loyal following that couldn't get enough of the ABA's captivating action. Innovations introduced by the ABA challenged the norms of basketball: the three-point line, slam dunk. These innovations not only revolutionized gameplay but also influenced how fans experienced the sport, injecting an extra dose of excitement into every match. As the rivalry intensified, it became evident that the NBA and ABA were more than just competing entities. They were catalysts for change and progress in the basketball world. The ABA's innovations were impossible for the NBA to ignore, and the traditional league found itself gradually adapting to the new dynamics introduced by its brash counterpart. The stage was set for a monumental turning point, a merger that would bring together the best of both worlds, forever altering the trajectory of professional basketball. Merger agreement. 1. Financial struggles of the ABA. The ABA's journey wasn't all slam dunks and three-pointers. The league's innovative spirit and flashy gameplay had captured the hearts of fans, but it faced a formidable adversary in the form of financial challenges. Several ABA teams were caught in the struggle to stay afloat. The cost of running franchises, player salaries, and the expenses of an expanding league had strained the financial foundations of many ABA teams. This instability not only threatened the existence of these teams, but also cast a shadow of uncertainty over the league as a whole. Interestingly, while the ABA grappled with these financial woes, the NBA recognized its impact on the game. The NBA leadership acknowledged that the ABA had brought fresh energy, exciting innovations, and a new approach to basketball. This recognition would later play a pivotal role in the merger discussions between the two leagues. 2. The merger talks begin. As the ABA's financial struggles intensified, discussions about a potential merger between the two leagues gained momentum. The rivalry that had once driven them apart was now serving as a catalyst for collaboration. Both leagues saw an opportunity to leverage their strengths and create a stronger, more unified basketball landscape. Talks were initiated, setting the stage for negotiations that would determine the future of professional basketball. Key figures and stakeholders from both leagues stepped onto the court of negotiations. Visionary team owners, league executives, legal advisors, and player representatives engaged in dialogue that aimed to bridge the gap between the NBA and ABA. These discussions were crucial in shaping the terms of the merger, as well as ensuring the preservation of each league's distinct identity. Legal and financial agreements. The road to the merger was a complex one, involving intricate legal and financial agreements. These agreements were designed to ensure a seamless transition and the protection of the interests of both leagues. Terms were established to welcome select ABA teams into the NBA fold, expanding the league's reach and strengthening its competitive landscape. One notable aspect of the merger was the Oscar Robertson lawsuit. NBA superstar Oscar Robertson, along with the NBA Players Association, filed a lawsuit challenging certain aspects of the merger. This legal action brought important issues to light, highlighting the need for fair treatment of players and the protection of their rights in the evolving landscape. The merger's significance also prompted congressional action. In 1976, Congress passed the Sports Broadcasting Act, which granted the NBA and ABA an antitrust exemption, allowing them to negotiate broadcast contracts collectively. This move further facilitated the merger process, providing a legal framework that supported the unification of the two leagues. When all was said and done, the legal and financial agreements paved the way for the NBA and ABA to become one. The merger marked a monumental expansion of the NBA, with former ABA teams adding their unique colors to the league's canvas. This united entity was poised to reshape the sport of basketball and leave an indelible mark on its history. Legacy and impact. AB innovations in the NBA. The ABA may have merged with the NBA, but its legacy didn't simply vanish into history. In fact, some of the most distinctive ABA innovations left an indelible mark on the NBA, forever altering the way the game was played and experienced. Two standout innovations that seamlessly transitioned from the ABA to the NBA were the three-point line and the slam dunk contest. The three-point line, once seen as an experimental novelty, transformed into a strategic game changer. Its introduction brought a new dimension to offense, requiring players to master the art of long-range shooting and adding a fresh layer of excitement to the game's flow. Equally iconic was the slam dunk contest. This electrifying showcase of athleticism and creativity became an eagerly anticipated spectacle during All-Star Weekend. High-flying dunks and imaginative performances wowed fans, elevating individual players to superstar status and adding an element of showmanship that resonated deeply with audiences. The incorporation of these ABA innovations wasn't just about adopting new rules, it was a cultural shift. The three-point shot redefined strategies, making comebacks more dramatic and underdogs more threatening. The slam dunk contest showcased the personalities of players, putting their creativity and flair on display. Together, these ABA elements not only enriched the NBA's gameplay, but also transformed it into a more vibrant and fan-engaging experience. Players and teams transition. As the ABA and NBA merged, so too did a roster of talented players and storied teams. Notable ABA players such as Julius Erving, George Gervin, and Artis Gilmore made a seamless transition to the NBA, leaving an indelible mark on the merged league. Dr. J. Irving's acrobatic style and breathtaking dunks continued to captivate audiences, solidifying his status as an all-time great. Transitioning from one league to another presented its challenges. ABA teams joining the NBA faced adjustments in terms of competition and play style. For players, adapting to the NBA's more established environment required both skill and resilience. The move to larger arenas, different travel schedules, and the integration of ABA teams into the NBA's existing structure demanded a period of adaptation. Asterisk 3. The modern NBA landscape. The merger's impact extended far beyond the transition period, shaping the trajectory of the modern NBA. The infusion of ABA talent and innovations reinvigorated the league, injecting it with fresh energy and creativity. The three-point shot, once an ABA novelty, evolved into an integral part of NBA strategy, changing how teams approached offense and defense. The ABA's bold approach to basketball paved the way for the NBA's evolution into a global phenomenon. The merger's influence on style of play, entertainment value, and fan engagement laid the groundwork for the modern NBA's popularity. The league embraced its newfound dynamism, and the legacy of the ABA continued to thrive within its DNA. As the years passed, the ABA's impact became woven into the fabric of the NBA's identity. The league's commitment to innovation, player empowerment, and entertainment traces back to the ABA's fearless spirit. The NBA we know today owes a debt of gratitude to the audacious ABA and the merger that united two distinct legacies into a unified vision for the future of basketball. Merger's lasting legacy. In tracing the vibrant history of the NBA-ABA merger, we've journeyed through a tale of competition, collaboration, and transformation. From the distinctiveness of the ABA's innovations to the pivotal legal agreements that shaped the merger, each step underscored the enduring legacy of this monumental event. The merger's impact on the basketball world is undeniable. It not only united leagues, but also rewrote the playbook of the game itself. Your passion for basketball's history fuels our exploration into the moments that have shaped the game. To keep diving into the narratives that define the sport, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Join the conversation by sharing your favorite memories from both the NBA and ABA eras. Your insights contribute to the vibrant tapestry of basketball's evolution.